千里之行，始于足下. A journey of 1,000 miles begins beneath the feet. We now gather in the Tao to travel the journey together. Welcome to Tao Talks with Derek Lin, where we take a deep dive into the Daodejing by Lao Zi. I would like to invite you to center your thoughts and direct your attention to this moment in time, to the here and now. To be fully present and mindfully aware as we all ready ourselves for this sacred process of the Tao. Here's what I would like everyone to do. I would like you to imagine an everyday scenario for me. I would like to ask you to put yourself in it so that it is not only in your imagination, but also your feelings, that you feel how it is when one day you were just going about your business, taking care of errands. You are going from one place to another as you normally would. And perhaps there's shopping. Perhaps it's going to the grocery store. Maybe you are going to the church or the post office or various other destinations in accordance with your daily routine. Maybe you're picking something up or somebody up or dropping off something. So you were just minding your own business. You go from one place to another, you're looking at the different places. Sometimes they have like a bulletin board in the hallways with signs on it. It may be help wanted for something. It may be something for sale. So imagine that you are doing that just now and you see a bulletin board and you see a sign on it. And here's what the sign looks like. So I'll give you moments to look at the sign, and I want to ask you this question. You, out of the blue, come across the sign. What just happened? Did you just smile? If you did just smile, then upon seeing this sign, you have proven the point. Words are powerful. Words have impact. So there's a quote that I want to share with you from Yehuda Berg. Words have energy and power with the ability to help, to heal, to hinder, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to humble. So power and energy to do good or bad, positive or negative. And another quote from Mother Teresa is that kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. So the more you understand this, the power of words, the more you can harness this power to better yourself and your world. And let me emphasize and stress this point. The power of words, not just limited to what you say to others. I want to turn it inward and talk about what you say to yourself. So there's power in the words that we speak to other people, for sure. There's power in the words that we see, even just posted on a corkboard. There's power as well in what you say to yourself, or in other words, your self-talk. So externally, we've talked about how the inspirational words to other people can win their respect. So I want to talk about the internal level. The internal level is the things you say to yourself that can lead you to building a life worthy of respect. So externally, inspiring people, and those words will win their respect. internally the words to yourself to help you build a life worthy of respect. So I want to give you the negative self-talk on the left-hand column, the from, and I want to encourage you to think about transforming the negativity to positive energy using the power of words to the right. So the from and the to. What might be an example of something that's negative that you say to yourself? Now, I don't mean everybody, but perhaps from time to time, when we feel down and depressed, some of these things can definitely come up. For example, haven't we all heard this from somebody, somewhere? Life is hard, and then you die. And sometimes it's presented as a joke in the spirit of humor. So we're not opposed to humor, absolutely, but let me present what it can be for you to say to yourself. If you believe this, even to some degree, life is hard and then you die, like, yeah, that's kind of true in my life, then I want you to transform that to the right-hand column. Life can be easy if I walk the Tao. And when I say walk the Tao, I think you know what I mean. I mean follow the Tao, cultivate the Tao, follow the path of Tao cultivation. And that is what many of the teachings are all about. That, hey, life doesn't have to be difficult. That with some skill, some wisdom, we can make things easy and fun, full of interesting discoveries. In fact, life is what I want it to be. I can be creative. I can do things in a different way. I can discover or learn something new. So life can be easy if I follow the Tao. What would be another negative self-talk? And this, I find myself saying to myself when I am hesitant to do something. I need more information. On the face of it, this does not seem all that negative. Yeah, I need more information. I just need more. In reality, it can oftentimes be the crutch that people use as an excuse for inaction. They are waiting, they are hesitant from taking action, so they say, I need more information. And I've said that to myself. I want to encourage everyone, whenever this particular negative self-talk occurs, to think about, contemplate the possibility of its complement. Consider transforming it to, I need to get started now. I will get more information as I am proceeding on my own initiative. There's magic in taking initiative. Once you get going towards your definite purpose, you start figuring things out along the way. Oftentimes, people feel that they need to be motivated before they do something. I say it's the opposite. Doing something is what will motivate you. It's more powerful than anything else. Don't wait for the motivation. Take action and feel the energy of motivation kick in. So here's another example of a subtle transition, a subtle transformation. Initially, it doesn't seem all that bad. It's just that there can be something better. So here's a question that we often ask. What are the things I want? What do I want? What do I want out of life? What are some things that I would love to have? That type of question. Now, there's a better question to ask, one that's even more empowering and clarifying. That's what I want to encourage you to transform it into. Again, the power of words. Why do I want those things? Transform the question from what to why. The all-important why question clarifies your own thinking. It separates needs from wants. Because when you're asking, why do I want those things? You're also asking, do I really need it or do I just want it? Therefore, it can shed light on what your purpose in life really is. Is the thing that you want congruent with your goal? Here, when asking the why question, I want to encourage you to go deep. Dig deep. This is a soul-searching kind of question. So what might be another example? We got quite a few more. Let's go through them all. The answer will be no. Okay, this is negative for sure. Assuming a no is self-defeating even before you do anything. I want to encourage you to think of the complementary opposite. The answer will depend. Okay, maybe it will be a no, but it's going to depend. Depend on what is the logical question that follows. So rather than to assume a no as the default position, this is realizing that nothing is set in stone in this world. Everything changes. Many things can be flexible or negotiable. Therefore, the follow-up question on the right-hand side is, depend on what? What are the considerations that will factor in the answer or the decision? How can I optimize to get to the yes? That's another empowering question. Then, when you have those factors in your favor, you want to ask and wait for the answer. I say that, it seems like it's obvious, but I say that because there are so many times in life when people don't even ask. They don't even ask about something that will contribute massively to the quality of their lives. They think about it, they wish for it, but they don't ask. They don't ask because they assume the answer will be no. Okay, let's do another one. Here's a common one. It's a problem. So I think you know where I'm going with this. I want everybody to transform the word problem to challenge. The problem is an obstacle. It's a burden. It's a headache. What about challenge? What's a challenge? A challenge is a test. It's a test to see, are you as good as you think you are? It's a test to see, do you really want it? It's a test to see, are you really serious about this? It's a challenge, and you want to rise to the challenge. When you rise to the challenge, you become bigger, more expensive, and you are able to handle other challenges down the road. So this is another simple change using words to give yourself a lot more power. Okay, we're getting close to the end of this list. The last two, I have a very versatile type of negative and positive statements. So the statement is, I will never something, okay? I will never be able to get something. I will never get that job that I really want. I will never quit smoking or another bad habit I want to get rid of. I will never achieve financial independence and live the life that I dreamt about. Okay, so those are just examples. I don't know that everybody actually says all those things, but those are examples to give you an idea to detect the times when you say, I will never to yourself, and then fill in the blank. Whatever is in the blank, transform, how can I fill in the blank? So those examples that I listed just now, instead of, I will never get that job that I really want, transform that to, how can I get that job that I really want. Then possibilities multiply. If I don't get that job that I really want with this company, I can get it with another. So instead of I will never quit smoking or some other bad habits I want to get rid of, transform that to how can I quit smoking or other negative habits. Asking the question provides an open door to all kinds of possibilities that open up. Oh, I can do this, I can do that. There's this method, there's that method. In the negative mindset of I will never, those things don't occur to you, but they all become obvious once you switch it around to how can I. Lastly, one more fill in the blank. I have to XYZ. I have to do something. Just saying I have to is kind of deflating. I have to. It's kind of discouraging. I have to. It takes power and energy away from you. Yeah, I have to. Therefore, it is important that you transform the have to get. Use the power of this word, get. I get to. Why is that different? I have to is an obligation. It's a duty. It's a burden. I get to is an opportunity. It's something that I get to do, something that I get to try, something that I want to try, something that I want to do. So these are examples of how subtle, small shifts can take you from negative to positive, from lacking energy to full of energy. So never underestimate the power of the beautiful words, which I would translate as admirable words or inspirational words or encouraging words or positive words, Tao-centric words. Our meeting has come to an end, but the journey continues on. Let us all travel safely so we can meet again. Until next time, may the Tao fill you with peace and happiness.